Great. Thank you for joining us today.
No problem.
We'll open for questions. First question, Matt Musil.
Hey, KJ, good morning.
Good morning.
I just have a couple of questions. Why you decided to go to IMG Academy after high school, and after going through that experience, what did it do for you?
I went to IMG Academy because I knew my goal was to make it to the NBA. So I thought that was the best route where I could just focus in on my body getting stronger, basketball-wise on the court, and also my nutrition. So that was the biggest thing going into it, and that's the sole reason why I went. I knew it was a risk to take, and I knew a lot of kids my age wouldn't do that. They'll typically go to college, but I give myself a little bit of props for doing that, and now being in the great situation that I'm in with the Rockets.
And the benefit of doing it?
I feel like the benefit of doing it was, like I said, this working out and getting ready. Also in LA, I've been playing against pro guys for these past 2 years in open runs and stuff. So I had a feel for where I needed to get my game to and also get stronger and those type of things. So that was just the whole thing why.
Thank you.
No problem.
Mark Berman.
KJ, what have you found out about yourself, maybe learned in the brief time you've been here working with the Rockets personnel?
Just the hard work, really. Like, I always dedicated myself to working hard. At IMG, it was real hard weight-wise and on court. And here also, just the hard work. So the environment that we're in, we have a great group of guys. We all come in every day, 8 o'clock, get our tests and get straight to it, lift, and go on the court and push ourselves every day. So that's what I felt from this group and the situation that I'm in.
Haley Griffin.
Hey KJ, welcome to Houston. Coach Silas told me a few weeks ago that while he's still Paul Silas's son, he's also now the head coach of the Houston Rockets. You're still Kenyon Martin's son, but now you're the newest rookie for the Houston Rockets. What do you most look forward to in terms of forging your own path now in the NBA?
I had a conversation with Coach Silas a week or so ago when I first came out here, and his dad coached against my dad's team when he was playing, and now that he's coaching me, so it all came around in a full circle. But me being the youngest guy on the team, I'm just excited to learn from the older guys, really. Some of the guys I know from them knowing my dad, them being friends and everything, so it was cool having conversations with them, like before I was on the team, before like this was even a thought, and now being with them and everything, just going in every day, learning from them, and just being the young guy, bringing energy every day and doing those type of things. So I'm very excited.
Adam Wexler.
Hey KJ, you mentioned your time with IMG Academy, and then obviously also growing up with a dad who's in the NBA, and you were around for his time in Denver and on the way through it. It's a very unique background to have when you're starting your rookie season. How do you look at the time you've spent around the league and around these players as an advantage, I would assume?
Yeah, a lot of people say, like, do I feel pressured or things like that? And like you said, like, not really. Like, I take it as an advantage. Like, since I was super young, I'm at practices every day with my dad as much as I can, going to games as much as I can. So seeing those guys work and the environment that they're in and how dedicated they are from a young age, it helped me all the way up to this point. So I thank my dad for that. He's kind of letting me do my own thing now, but obviously, if I ever need help, I could go to him, and he got my back. So it was great having him.
Jason Gatlin.
Hey KJ, welcome to Houston. Can you walk us through draft night and that moment, hearing your name called and being able to share that with your father and just the emotions that you were experiencing in that moment?
Yeah, no, I told my dad and my mom that I wasn't gonna cry and all this stuff, but once I saw it in my dad's face, he started tearing up. It really got to me. So, no, it was great. All the hard work paid off. Houston Rockets, they got a pick for me. So, like I said, I was speechless. Like, it's still kind of all sinking in now. But now that I'm here and have the Rocket stuff across my chest and everything, it's a great, great feeling. And thank the organization for that.
And when can we see you potentially attempt a dunk contest against Gerald Green?
Whenever we get on the court together, I'm gonna ask him what he still got in his legs, and whatever he do, I'm gonna try. And he a little bit older now, so he probably like, oh, you got a youngin, but that's somebody I always looked up to, dunking wise, just everything. Like he's super explosive, so I feel like me and him have that in common.
Mark Berman.
KJ, what was it like when you signed your first professional contract?
It was a great feeling. Like I said, I've always dreamed of going in the NBA. Like a lot of kids dream of going to like certain colleges and everything, but my dream my whole life was to get to the NBA and have a contract and just be in a great situation. So it's great. Obviously, it's a blessing. Like I said, I thank the organization for giving me a chance and everything, and plus the situation that I'm in with the group of guys and the playing style and everything I feel like it's gonna fit me great.
Ben DeBose.
KJ, where do you see yourself position-wise in the NBA? I know you're 6'6", and as far as your developmental phases, you've been good at rebounding and shot blocking, but you've also improved your three-point shot.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself as a guard, a forward? Where do you think you eventually play in the NBA?
You know, I measured at the combine like 6'7", 6'7 and a half with shoes. I look at myself like 3'4", really. Like the role that PJ Tucker plays with us, him guarding multiple positions. That's something that I'm gonna do coming in, and for every day, every game, just being able to guard multiple positions. Also hitting open shots and using my athleticism to my advantage, running up and down the court. So really, I look at it just whatever my coach needs me to do, I'm gonna go out and do. Whether it's to guard a 2, guard a 4, or be able to switch screens. So I'm gonna try to do everything.
Dave Hardesty.
Welcome to Houston, KJ. Just a quick question. It's kind of along the lines of what Ben asked, but you know how the Rockets, you mentioned playing style, how they play around Harden a lot. They spread the floor, a lot of shooters. How do you think your outside game at a young age, 19, how do you think that could fit in with the Houston Rockets style?
Pre-draft process, I really focused in on just getting my shot super consistent because I understand how the game was going. The game is very spread out. There's 5 men on the wings now shooting threes and everything. So I knew that that's a part I needed to my game. And I feel like that's going to be great for me to be able to hit open shots. And also, they push the ball up the court, and that's where I do my best, in the open court. And also switch ball screens. So that's just really my fit. IMG, we switch ball screens. I got comfortable guarding smaller guys. So that helped me a lot to be in this situation now.
Adam Wexler.
KJ, how much basketball, as you were growing up, getting older and becoming a real player, did you play against your dad? And at what point did it shift between him winning and you winning?
I really didn't play against my dad like that. Like, that's a crazy thing. Like, he's always helped with me and stuff. But besides that, we were always just watching games together, like film on different guys, old games from when he played, and he's just showing me things that like a lot of the guys did that I could put into my game. And obviously there was some times where we mess around and play one-on-one, and he's always, now that he's been done for 5 years now, he just fouling me and doing spin moves, traveling and stuff. He think nothing to travel. So we have those moments sometimes, but really it was just him showing me just film on guys and just studying the game and getting me prepared.
And obviously coming up and watching the game like you did, all these players, you're going to be teammates with John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins. You are teammates with them, James Harden, these guys. What are your thoughts about some of these players, these veterans you'll be with, and what you've seen over the years with their career?
Yeah, they're great players. Like I said, going in and learning from them is all I can really do. Like, they have a lot of experience in the game, and I'm the youngest guy on the team, so I'm just going to ask a lot of questions. I was fans of them when I was younger, and now I have the opportunity to play with them. It's going to be great. So every day I'm just going to ask questions, go and practice and work hard. In the game, also work hard. So I'm excited.
Zaman Ali.
Hey KJ, you mentioned that the Rockets acquired the pick to try and draft you. What does it mean that this team was that aggressive in trying to acquire you?
It's a great feeling. That means they, like I said, like you said, they're really interested, and they really like what I can bring to the table. So I'm gonna what they like, what they've seen from me so far. I'm gonna bring that to the table every night, and I'm gonna continue to work on my game and get better every day. So it was a great feeling for them to take that chance on me and bring me into this great organization.
And last question, Jonathan Fagan.
Hi, KJ. I know you've played with NBA players for many years. Is there something you're taking from these initial workouts with, I know not all the veterans, but whatever veterans are there, things that you've noticed that you needed to be a part of this to find out for yourself?
Just like even it was just 2 years ago before IMG, like working out with the pros and stuff. Like my first workout was pros. It was real hard. And then once I really got to see what it was about and everything I understood, like I knew it was something that I wanted to do. So me just bringing all that knowledge in to IMG and continuing to do that on my own, and then now bringing it back to a group of the pro guys and everything, is everything I wanted. So like I said, every day I'm just gonna work hard. Is what I've been doing for these past 2.5, 3 years to get ready with the pros. And now that I'm in the situation, I can't slow down now.
Who were those guys when you did your first workouts with pros?
Montrezl Harrell, Thomas Bryant, worked out with Trevor Ariza, James came up there a couple times to play against us, Pascal Siakam.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
like
the guys you played against, yeah.
Yeah, like we had open runs and stuff. We worked out together. So it's like we usually work out in the morning, and then I'll go lift and do what I have to do there, and then I'll go back and we'll have runs in the afternoon. So it was real good working out with the pros and then actually getting in the game and just seeing how the game is different. It's more, like I said, it's more spread out. There's obviously bigger guys on the court and everything. So seeing that a couple years ago, it gave me understanding where I needed to get to where I am now.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, KJ. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.